Hey guys, this is Tom with the Strength Agenda doing another video question via the Strength Agenda way. Today's question is about recovery, plain and simple. The person asks, I'm on a budget, recovery is lagging a little bit. Do you have any suggestions for quick and easy recovery with a budget involved? All right. Yes, I do. I'm on a budget as well. We get a stipend from Muscle Driver USA, but it's not that much. And, I coach classes and whatnot, and I have online clients, but I try to stick to a budget. I'm not just blowing through money and whatnot. So I've come up with a couple things that work really well for me. And the best part about it is when I travel, when I'm on the road or just not in my own apartment, I can still do these things and just still be recovered, be able to train at the same intensity slash frequency that I do when I'm at the Muscle Driver facility. The main three things that you need to keep in mind is water, food, and sleep. All right. I'm gonna show this off a little bit. Plug South Sound Weightlifting. Sorry, I almost said something else. They gave me that when Mike and Don went out there for a seminar, and that thing is a perfect size for me. I go through about 5 of those a day. I have a full one when I get up in the morning. On the days that I train twice, I'll have one during each training session, one between training sessions, and then when I get home after training sessions, I'll have another one between dinner and whatnot. I don't drink it all at once, otherwise I'll be peeing all the time. But I go through about 5 of those a day. That's what works for me. Getting a lot of water in you is good. Try not to drink your calories. I'll be honest, I like sweet tea, I like cheer wine. But I try to get a majority of my liquid as just plain old water. Flushes the system out, gets rid of all the toxins, makes your skin healthier and all that nonsense. But the main thing is just it flushes you out. When I was in college, rule of thumb that I got from a nutritionist was you should urinate clear, I believe it's like 3 to 4 times a day. If you're not doing it at least that much, you need to up your water intake. Next thing's quality food. In this order, when I am trying to fuel up, eat food, whatever, I look for good source of protein, high quality protein. Doesn't have to be lean or anything like that. I like a little grizzle on my steak. But I try to go red meat first, then obviously white meat after that. But protein, then I go good fat source: olive oil, avocado, coconut oil, anything else that has fat in it, but good kinds of fat, not the bad kinds. And then clean carbs. For me, I eat carbs. I'll be honest, I like my pie, I like my ice cream, but most of the time I go for rice, pasta. Oh, and I'm sorry, not pasta. Beth has a gluten allergy. We don't eat a lot of pasta. We don't eat any gluten at all. But I'm sorry, I meant like rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuff like that. That's the kind of thing I go for when it comes to my carb sources. And like I said, to try to make it good quality. The better the quality, the better, the more you're getting out of it. All right. And the last thing of the big three for me is sleep. I understand everybody's got crazy schedules. It's very hectic. 6 to 8 hours, though. I think that is necessary. I wrote an article on it for the Strength Agenda. 6 to 8 hours is ideal. I know sometimes you get a little more, sometimes you get a less. Hell, I don't get 6 to 8 hours every time. But if you can't get 6 to 8 hours, try to take a nap whenever you get a chance. Come home from work. I know people that do like power naps, 20-minute power naps, half-hour power nap, whatever. And that helps them. They just try to nap as much as they possibly can. I know it's hard with a crazy schedule, but if you want your recovery to be on par, you need to do the things necessary to make it so. Obviously, those are simple. Not everybody has little things too. You get muscle pulls, strains, whatever. Your joints hurt, tendons, whatever, get stretched out and everything like that. What I have found works really well for me in terms of recovery, because I train a lot and I don't like to spend a lot of time we're doing recovery stuff after work. I've actually I have lessened the amount of lacrosse ball, foam rolling, PVC rolling stuff that I do. I still do it when things are really bugging me, but I try to use it sparingly. The biggest thing that I have found that has been helping me is contrast. contrast bath. Some people have probably seen on Twitter or Facebook I post about, taking an ice bath. I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't been doing those as much lately as I used to. Plain and simple, I got tired of paying for ice. It's about $10 every time I go to McDonald's and get a bunch of ice to throw in the tub, and I got tired of paying for it. So what I do now is I go to whatever, health store, Walmart, Target, their little pharmacy section. I get a bag of Epsom salt, and what I do is I run a bath as hot as I can stand. I do this right after training. Run a hot as I can stand bath for about 10 minutes. Put about a cup of Epsom salt in there. I get the stuff with eucalyptus in there. I like the way that feels, so I do that. And I sit in there for about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, depending on how sore I am, all right? And then as soon as I'm done, I drain the tub, stand up, put the cold shower on, as cold as I can stand it. Usually I get it as cold as it goes, and I just stand under there for like 10 minutes, and I'll do my normal thing afterwards. I have found that helps. One of my roommates, Tim Rawlings, when he was staying with me, was really big on the sauna. He had a Russian coach that was huge on the sauna. I didn't feel like paying for a YMCA membership to use a sauna, so this was probably the closest thing I can do to that, and it works just as well. When you heat yourself up, your blood vessels, your veins, your pores, everything just opens up, and everything's moving around freely, flushing stuff out, and then you go under the cold, and everything contracts, gets really nice and tight, and it just pushes everything, all the toxins, whatever, out. So I could probably do this for a couple rounds if I really wanted to, but again, I enjoy spending time with my wife. I enjoy doing other things besides recovering and weightlifting. So I only do one round. Like I said, I do about 10 minutes on the contrast, and I do about 5-10 minutes with a cold shower right after, and that does the trick for me. I also have access to a stim unit. I have a Mark Pro unit, but you can get a cheap little $50 unit from Walmart that works just as well. You don't need the Mark Pro unit or anything like that. And that's pretty much it. Last thing I wanted to touch upon was supplements in terms of recovery. Supplements is a tricky thing. People can overdo supplements just like you can overdo anything else. And I don't think that is a vital part to recovery. Yes, I take supplements. My biggest thing is protein and amino acids. I take a lot of those. But there are so many companies out there now that it's really hard to tell what's good quality and what's not. For me, what I've come to realize to notice the best amount of quality in a supplement is how much does it cost. Nutriforce, for instance, they are very all natural with their stuff, no artificial sweeteners and no artificial anything. And their stuff's a little more pricey. I'll be completely honest with you. Heavy Athletics Nutrition Protein, I've taken that before. Same thing. There's no fillers, no nothing. It is just straight whey protein and amino acids in their Pro Blend. But the stuff's a little more expensive, and you got to pay for better quality. It's just how it is with everything. So getting that cheap, $10 thing of protein that you can get at Walmart, there's probably not a whole lot of quality to that. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So yeah, that is it. My big three, obviously: drink plenty of water, good quality food, proteins, good fats, and then carbs in that order of importance. Get some sleep, 6 hours at least, and if you get less than that, try to nap when you can. Quick and easy contrast: 10 minutes of hot, 10 minutes of cold. You can do a couple rounds of that, just one big round. It's up to you. If you're doing multiple rounds, I say do 5 and 5. Your call, though. And then pay for the better quality supplements. Put a little extra money into your supplements if you're going to put money into something. But I'd rather you spend that money on food. Personally, I think that's the best way to go. So hopefully that answers your question on quick and easy recovery. Any other questions you guys have, ask at the bottom of this video in the comment section. Find the Strength Agenda's Twitter account. You can ask on there, or go to the Facebook page, post on their homepage on Facebook. Ask any questions you have, and I will keep cranking out these videos. Thanks, guys.